Well, it's certainly been a while since I've made a vlog video on this channel. The problem is that this really isn't worth the effort. I think I've mentioned that before because nobody watches these videos. In fact, it's been, well, I can look, I think it's been over a month now since I uploaded the last one. And if I remember right, it only has 12 views as of right now. In a month. 12 views. Actually, I'm dead on. Uploaded September 21st. It only has 12 views. So, it's been over a month. And only 12. So, nobody watches these videos. So, it's not really worth making them. If nobody's going to watch them. Because they actually take up quite a fair amount of space on the hard drive. A lot more than you'd think. These are 1080p 60 FPS videos now. So that's a lot of storage space, and the files that this phone makes aren't exactly low bandwidth either. So file sizes are in the several gigabyte range, even for something as short as this. I can check, but I'm pretty sure that the other problem with these, as I'm checking, the other problem with these videos is that I forget to actually upload them. And that's a big problem because it sits on the hard drive. Let's see here. If I could find one that was actually uploaded recently. I don't know. Well, this one probably was. No, I'm a liar. It's a couple hundred megs. Oh, now it's gonna play one. Shut up. Man, I hate the sound of my own voice. The other problem with these is that I forget to upload them. So I make them. Something else comes up, or I just pure forget about it. Before I know it, it's been 2 weeks since I made it, and then everything in the video that I've said is out of date and worthless, so I just don't bother. I just delete the video. Say, oh yeah, I'll do it again, and then I do it again, and then the cycle repeats itself. So that's why I don't upload very many videos to this channel, because I just forget about it. Hopefully this one gets uploaded. I have started, for those of you that don't already know, I've started an audio-only thing. And it's actually running right now. You can see it over there. Hopefully. Let's see what you can see. Yeah, you can see it. That is broadcasting. There will be a link in the video description to that. Not that anybody really cares, because anybody that watches these videos already knows that that thing exists, and they don't watch it, they don't listen to it. So I think the problem is that it's not voice tracked. So one of the big deals with radio is that it's really nice to have a voice. Otherwise, it's just a list of songs with ads every once in a while. And I don't appreciate that. I don't think anybody else really appreciates that. So I'm working on it. I am thinking about, because I got a computer over here. Actually, that one right there. That machine is going to be solely purposed for this job. And I'm thinking about setting that thing up to do a little bit of voice tracking. It won't be for the whole day, because that's a lot of voice tracking to do. And nobody listens to it anyways, so what's the point? But I'll start with a little bit, and then if the reception is great, I'll bring it up, I'll ramp it up a little bit to more hours, and then eventually I want to get it to a point where it just broadcasts music 24/7. That would be nice. But it's not really worth it if nobody's going to listen to it. It just wastes my bandwidth. Although I have unlimited bandwidth now, so it's not really that big of a deal. I'm trying to close this thing. It's a piece of junk and it's broken. I need to find another one. Computer projects are moving along at a very slow pace. I have a studio tour that I need to edit and probably upload. I might even do that tonight on YouTube. That was my Halloween video. Usually on Halloween I have a nice big project to do, revival. I'll look at something I've never looked at before, but this year there's really just been nothing, and I went to a couple scrap piles at work, found nothing of interest. I went to a thrift store, found nothing of interest. There's really been nothing at the thrift stores of late, and it really is sad. I guess it's because I've bought all the good stuff. And anything that is good that I'd like to have is way too expensive. I'm started to, watch really what I'm spending. I've gotten to the point now where Pentium 4 computers, I got enough of the damn things. They're not worth anything anymore to me. And they're really not worth anything anymore in general. Like, I wouldn't spend more than $5 on something like that. But that's all that shows up in thrift stores now, because people are getting rid of them because they can't get rid of them otherwise. There's something else I was going to mention about the main channel, but I don't think there's anything. I guess it wasn't important because I forget what it was. So the main channel's done. There's a lot of videos that I need to go through for that. Storm footage is taking a priority, so this weekend is going to be a big storm footage editing weekend. Pretty big one. So hopefully I'll be able to get most of 2017's storm footage edited. Hopefully by the end of the month. But I don't know yet. I think the storm season's over. Fan season's over, so I'm going to have to make a video of cleaning up all these fans and putting them away for the winter. Because it's cold. In fact, we turned the heat on. I was going to make a heat video, but it hasn't been cold enough for the heat to come back on, so I don't know. It's pretty hard to make a video of the furnace, when the furnace doesn't turn on, which is what I wanted. So that might have to wait for a little bit until it gets a little colder outside. What else? So I think that's it for the main channel. Siren channel has been deader than ever. I still have no plans to do anything with that, so anybody that's subscribed to that, I know there's been a couple of new subscribers to that channel, well, that's kind of too bad. I have a couple of ideas, but I just don't have the time to act on them. I'm just way too busy. Work and all of that. His work's been busy like hell. I'm getting kind of tired of how busy it is. But such is the way that things go. The Trash channel just had a video made public. I've got a couple of videos uploaded. They're lined up. But, again, I don't really know animations. I don't have time to do any of that crap. So, it's not really a priority. Again, most people don't watch those videos, so it's not really worth the effort. And the Virus channel, I made a video public on there. Again, not really worth the effort because nobody watches those videos. But I've got a bunch of them lined up that need to get edited. And I'll probably do those, but I don't know. I have a project for a physical computer, this thing, that'll have to get done. I still have to install the operating system on it and get that done, so that'll work. And then there's one more, the Low End Radio Archives channel. I'm thinking that if I have time, I may also shoehorn it in this weekend, but don't really keep your hopes up. I'm going to upload interesting tidbits from the Low End Radio Show to that channel. So, like, rants and stupid stuff that happens, some of the funny things, other things. It's not going to be full shows because, obviously, it's a music show and music is copyrighted, and then I'll get the channel taken down just like that. So we won't do that. But just the interesting stuff, the interesting tidbits that people have made sound bites out of will be uploaded, and there'll be more stuff that people haven't made sound bites of that I'll upload and people will make sound bites out of. So I guess there's that. That's really the big thing. I want this stuff to be persistent. I don't care about the full shows, the full playlist, because I keep lists of those anyway, so I know what I've played. The only thing I really care about is just the good moments, because I want to go through all that stuff and start deleting those because they take up a lot of space. Like, a 3-hour-long show is almost a gigabyte. And when you consider that I've been doing shows for 3 years? Yeah, it's been 3 years. Actually, it's been more than 3 years now. Holy crap, it's been more than 3 years. Damn. That adds up really quickly. So, like, assume one show per week. That's... Actually, I can figure that out. I should be able to figure this out in my mind, though. 52 times 3... 104, 156. 156 gigabytes, roughly. We'll just say that. 156 gigabytes for all the shows. In fact, I may even double that and say it's... Double that. 256. 306. 312. 312 gigabytes. A lot of storage space is taken up by this. So, anyway, I think that's pretty much it. There'll be links in the video description to all of the stuff that needs the most recently uploaded videos that I talked about, and link to the Low End Radio channel, and also a link to the CLER.TV audio-only service that nobody will ever listen to. And I think that's pretty much it. So, if you watched this entire 10-minute long ramble, I very much appreciate it. But I already know, considering how few views this channel usually gets, that nobody will watch it anyway. Certainly not all the way through.